Eastern State Penitentiary, a name whispered in fear. Enter its decaying walls and you feel it, a crushing weight of silence, broken only by the wind whistling through broken windows. It's the silence of forgotten souls trapped within these walls, trapped between our world and the next. What happened here? What horrors unfolded that still echo through the decades? Some things can't be explained, some things defy logic. This is one of those places. This is a story about one man's terrifying encounter with the unknown. This is the story of Eastern State Penitentiary. Shadows of the past. Paranormal investigators flocked to Eastern State, drawn to its dark history and the palpable sense of dread that permeated the air. Their findings were as chilling as they were inconclusive. Cameras captured unexplained light anomalies, bursts of energy defying logical explanation. Electromagnetic field detectors spiked erratically, suggesting unseen presences. The evidence was there, but its meaning remained elusive. Was it residual energy? Imprints of past suffering etched into the fabric of the building? Or were these tormented souls forever bound to the site of their torment? Cellblock 12, where evil dwells. This is a place where shadows linger and the air is thick with an unspoken dread. The walls seem to whisper secrets of the past, secrets that are better left forgotten. Of all the haunted corners of Eastern State, none held more terror than Cellblock 12. This cell block was notorious, a place where even the bravest souls hesitated to tread. The very mention of its name would send shivers down the spines of those who knew its history. It was here that their most violent criminals were kept, their rage and despair seeping into the very walls. The graffiti on the walls told stories of anguish and torment, each mark a testament to the suffering endured within these confines. The cells, now abandoned, still echo with the cries of those long gone. Visitors to Cellblock 12 reported feeling a bone-chilling cold, a sudden drop in temperature that defied explanation. It was as if the very air was alive with the presence of the past, a past that refused to be forgotten. The cold would seep into their bones, leaving them shivering and unsettled. Some felt unseen hands on their shoulders, pushing them, pulling them into the darkness. These invisible forces seemed to have a mind of their own, intent on dragging the living into the realm of the dead. The sensation was so real, so tangible, that many fled in terror, never to return. Others heard screams, blood-curdling cries that seemed to come from within the walls themselves. These cries were not just sounds, they were expressions of pure agony, echoing through the corridors and into the hearts of those who dared to listen. The walls seemed to vibrate with the intensity of these ghostly wails. It was as if the very structure of Cellblock 12 was saturated with suffering, a conduit for the pain and terror of the past. The decay and darkness that permeated every corner of this place were not just physical but spiritual, a manifestation of the evil that once dwelled here. The cell block stood as a grim reminder of the human capacity for cruelty and the lingering presence of those who could never escape their fate. The Price of Solitude. What is it about solitary confinement that breeds such darkness? Was it the deprivation of human contact, the slow unraveling of the mind, or did it awaken something deeper, something sinister within these men? The cells themselves were like tombs, small and airless. The silence was deafening, broken only by the prisoner's own thoughts. It was a slow and agonizing death, a descent into madness. Perhaps the spirits that haunted Eastern State were driven mad by their isolation. Perhaps their rage and despair lingered long after their physical bodies had perished. Unseen eyes watching. As the sun sets on Eastern State Penitentiary, casting long shadows across its crumbling walls, one can't help but feel a sense of unease. The silence is no longer empty, but filled with unseen eyes watching. The stories, the evidence, the sheer weight of history all point to a truth that is as terrifying as it is undeniable. Eastern State Penitentiary is haunted, but by whom? Are they the victims of the prison's brutal past, seeking solace or revenge? Or are they something else entirely, something darker and more sinister? A Tapestry of Terror. Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a monument to a bygone era, a stark reminder of the horrors of solitary confinement. Built in 1829, it was designed to inspire penitence, but instead it became a place of unimaginable suffering. The walls, now crumbling, once echoed with the cries of inmates who endured years of isolation. But it is also a tapestry of terror, woven from the threads of countless paranormal encounters. Over the years, it has become a hot spot for ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike, each hoping to catch a glimpse of the otherworldly. The whispers in the darkness. These eerie sounds are often reported by visitors who claim to hear faint voices calling out from the shadows, as if the spirits of former inmates are still trying to communicate. The cold spots and the unseen hands. Many have felt sudden drops in temperature, as if an invisible presence is passing by. Some even report feeling a ghostly touch, a chilling reminder that they are not alone. The disembodied voices and the shadowy figures, these apparitions are often seen lurking in the corners, their forms barely visible but unmistakably there. They are the remnants of souls who once walked these halls. All of these threads converge to create a chilling narrative, a story that continues to unfold even today. Each new encounter adds another layer to the legend, making Eastern State Penitentiary a living, breathing entity of fear and fascination. Eastern State Penitentiary is more than just a haunted location, it's a portal to the unknown, a place where the veil between our world and the next wears thin. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the palpable sense of history and haunting that permeates every inch of this infamous prison. The unanswered questions. The mystery of Eastern State Penitentiary lingers. Who are the spirits that roam its halls? What do they want? And why are they bound to this place of suffering? These questions haunt us, much like the spirits themselves haunt the prison. Perhaps some questions are not meant to be answered, perhaps some mysteries are best left unsolved. But one thing is for sure, Eastern State Penitentiary will continue to captivate and terrify us, a chilling reminder that some things are beyond our understanding, a reminder that the past is never truly gone, and that some doors are best left unopened.